So my name is Hristo Balabanov, Connected Equipment Product Manager in Coca-Cola Hellenic. It's my pleasure and honor to be part of this event and to be first speaker even in this event. And today I'm going to speak about Coca-Cola Hellenic Bottling Company approach for connected marketplace. Just a few words about Coca-Cola Hellenic as a business. Everybody knows Coca-Cola products, but we are not the Coca-Cola company, we are Coca-Cola bottler. And we operate in 29 countries, primarily spread in Central and Eastern Europe, but also in our footprint we have Egypt and Nigeria in Africa. So our business is to bottle, sell and distribute the Coca-Cola beverages in all these markets. But also we partner with other beverage companies to sell and distribute also their products in our markets. So we have big mission to support not only our business, but also local socioeconomic growth in all markets where we operate. And also we are very committed to environment impact. So as of December 2022, we are ranked to us as a most sustainable bottler by Dow Jones Sustainability Index. And, sorry, there's some microphone. And we have a very, very broad and strong portfolio of products. As I mentioned, we are bottling the Coca-Cola beverages, but also we have 24/7 portfolio, which consists of consumer-leading brands in sparkling, juice, tea, coffee, sport energy, snacks, and even we offer premium spirits categories as part of this portfolio. So in order to enable this portfolio, we deliver significant number of to our customers, such as coffee machines, coolers, which are very native for our business, vending machines, and also a big variety of post mixes, fontaines, and freestyle machines in order to have the right choice of the product for each of the segments in which we operate. All these assets are fully integrated with our IT. So from very first day of acquisition of these assets, placement in customer premises, day-to-day repair and maintenance and other activities like replenishment, cleaning, and etc. Everything is fully integrated with our IT system. So investment in this area is pretty high, but also this assets is the key tool, not only to enable business, but also thanks to these assets, we are able to make sure that the consumers are taking the products with the right quality. This why integration is very important, and in order to improve this integration and have better control, we realized a couple of years ago that we need to connect these assets through various IoT systems and have more extensive data sets from them, and also to be able to control them in a more efficient way. So this is the main objective of today's presentation. So how we can make values and we can have a competitive advantage not only for our company but also for all stakeholders by connecting these assets. Before to speak about value of connectivity, I just would like to provide some clarification about terminology. First of all, in our industry, with customer, we means the outlet owner or the entity to whom we deliver our products and also in which premises we install our assets. From other hand, we have consumers. These are the people who are finally buying the product and consume this product. So we interact primarily with our consumers, but also we have limited integration with customers, but we have limited interaction with consumers. And our objective is all these entities to have a value from the product. So By connecting assets, as I mentioned, we have very different segments. So we have the most common asset is cooler. So we have above 1 million coolers already installed in our markets. We have vending machines, which is also very native for our business. We have post mixes, which are different and various flavors of post mixes machines, starting from McDonald's restaurants and finishing to dispensers in some offices that you may see with these freestyle machines that you can mix different flavors and etc. And also to support the coffee business, we support all possible flavors of the coffee machine, starting from fully automatic bean to cup machines that you can see in the breakfast restaurant and finishing with big barista machines which are not automatic and they're managed by people. So all these assets, our objective is to be fully connected, and most of them are already connected, and to be able to take telemetry. So by taking telemetry, first of all, we can improve assets profitability. So we have a very strong models how we can track the performance, and we can even suggest to our sales representative or the customer needed actions to improve the profitability of the asset. We also be able to have 24/7 asset control. So it's very, if you have 100,000 of devices installed in the market, it's very important you to be able to do proper inventory, because it's required anyway by legislation, you to know which assets where is located. And also you to know what are the operational conditions, not only to know that you have cooler here installed in this hotel, but also you to know that it's connected to the power, it's chilling the product, it's working fine. Then by telemetry, this everybody of you maybe knows, it's helping to improve the maintenance and optimization. So for some devices it's pretty easy, for some devices you need to build a very complex models in order to do this, and we are working in this direction. So for some of the critical equipment like coffee machines, it's already integrated with our processes. With some other assets, and we still work to do this integration and optimize the technical visit, and also to minimize the downtime of the equipment, because it's very critical. Then one of important component, by using telemetry of devices, we are able to control the quality of the products. For chilled space, we monitor the temperature, and we know that the products are chilled and the temperature is in right level. In our coolers, even we have winter and summer mode. In some countries where the cooler is located outside, it may need to heat the products during the winter, because otherwise they will be frozen. So this is one of the important things to control the quality of the products. And for coffee, we have a specific algorithm. We take a lot of time to develop it, but we can track even each single cup of coffee. Its barista is following the recipe. If they put the right grams of coffee, if the coffee is grounded at the right level, and etc. So we can recognize by telemetry if the cup is produced within the specs of the recipe or outside of specs of the recipe. So this is very important, and with this we ensure that consumers are all times is getting the product with the right quality. And of course, with telemetry is enabler for optimization of supply chain, especially for vending business. It's very important to have the right process for replenishment, and to know the right time and what products you need to supply to the specific customer in order to avoid out of stock, and also to optimize the supply chain cost. And last but not least, one of the important components is consumer engagement. If you connect the assets, you can interact with customers via various channels, mobile applications, even third-party mobile applications with whom you have contact to distribute your products, and you can install the SDK. So this is a great tool to interact with the customer. So we can speak hours on this, but I will be available during the roundtable session. So if you have any questions to discuss in more details, but this is a big enabler for consumer interactions. Then these are the benefits in general, but also, as I mentioned, all stakeholders are taking benefits. So customers is increasing the sales and revenue, because first of all, we share data with our customers. They are our partners, and we can share with them data about in-store operations. They to know what is the utilization of the cooler, what is the utilization of the coffee machines, if you need to place a big cooler, small coolers, and etc. So they can see this data, and they know they have data insights about in-store operation and quality insights about the products that finally they sell to consumers. Then we can increase on shelf availability because we know what is the consumption, and they can avoid out of shelf cases where you have vending machine which is half empty and you cannot buy water or whatever you want. Then with telemetry, we prevent downtime. So for coffee machines, now we can predict when water filter should be replaced, and the technician will visit this on the right time to replace the water filter before machine to stop working, and etc. So nobody is happy if you have coffee machine and you cannot use it because it's out of order and you are waiting hours and days technician to come and fix it. And then one important thing, we work very exclusively on this. We did a lot of developments on cooler area, and now we are working on coffee and other equipment, and also to provide some dashboards, customers to see actual energy and water consumption and all these sustainability parameters of the equipment which we install in their offices. This is something on which we're still working, but soon they will see these benefits via their customer portal and dashboards that we deliver to them. And finally, consumers, as I explained it, by using telemetry, they have always proper value for the money and top quality products. And also we are able to provide some occasional base offers to them based on their interaction with assets and devices. So this on one page seems very nice, but as I mentioned, there are different segments of assets, and we have a specific approach per segment. So we have a specific approach how we connect and treat data from coolers. So for the coolers, this is a project which we started more than 6 years ago. We started to connect in the coolers, and as of today, in Coca-Cola Hellenic Bottling Company, we have one of the biggest connected coolers fleet in the Coca-Cola system. We have several 100,000 coolers already connected. So we have two kinds of connectivity. For coolers which are regularly visited by sales representative, we provide connectivity through IoT device with Bluetooth. So when the business developer or the person who is visiting location is in proximity location, data is downloaded and transferred to the backend. And also we have coolers which are not visited by business developers. They are connected over mobile network. This is primarily for seasonal shops and locations which are not so often visited by business developers. So we collect data in real time, once per day, and we process this data in backend. We have a very specific model. So from coolers, as of today, we collect door openings, light status, temperature, and on-off status of the device, and also geolocation. We must know each cooler where it's located, if it's operation, it's connected to the power, and if it's chilling the products. So we use this data for different use cases. The first one is cooler performance. So by door opening, we know in average how many products are going out of the cooler, and we combine this with other sales data like segment of the shop, actual sales, some merchandising standards, and etc. And based on this, we can calculate the profitability. And this is not only to see it somewhere that cooler is profitable or unprofitable, but also we provide a recommendation on the tablet of the sales representative, and also it's visible in the reports for team leaders and sales managers. So there is a specific recommendation they should do. Either the recommendation can be please reduce the number of doors if you have 2 doors coolers to replace with single door because it's not utilized, or to put more coolers, or to replace the cooler in another position inside the outlet, or to do some changes in merchandising standards. So there is a very specific recommendation based on this model that we have built based on experience and a lot of proof of concept. So even now we have an option before to place the cooler in specific location, system to recommend what cooler you should place, single door, double door, if you need to place 2 coolers, one for water, one for Coke. So this is already available in our system, and main part here is coming from actual telemetry utilization of the coolers. Another benefit is obvious, it's geolocation, because with this we know if the cooler is performing, where it's located. So you can imagine if you need to do annual inventory of above 1 million coolers, what is the cost you to visit each single location to scan the serial number of this cooler in order to do the inventory. Now with this, it's very optimized, and even it's fully automatic for the coolers which are always on connected. And also now we are working to have some more preventive, not preventive, but predictive maintenance insights in order to optimize the cost, but also we already optimized the technician visit cost, because for the new coolers which are connected, technician can just change some of the controller parameters over Bluetooth. So if you see the Coca-Cola cooler, there is no buttons when you can adjust the temperature. So it can be done only with display that is connected to the cooler, because we would like to be sure that energy management is at the right level. And now it can be changed over mobile application, and in the future we will deliver this also to be purely over mobile network to be changed. And we are doing a pilot with cameras which are installed indoors in the cooler, so it's very promising pilot which currently is running in Italy to monitor the on-shelf availability and to optimize this and to make sure that merchandising standard is followed on the coolers which are not attended by business developers. So this is fully automatic, no need of any interaction. During the door opening, camera is taking pictures, and on a regular basis it's selecting some pictures to be processed by the platform. Based on this, we know if we need to do some actions to improve on-shelf availability on the cooler. And last but not least, by using this connectivity, geolocation, beacons, and etc., we can interact with the customers and consumers. So customer can do promotions specific to their outlets, and consumers will be able to see these promotions on mobile app and take benefits from them. Another important asset for Hellenic is coffee machine. So coffee business is very specific, and there is a various flavors of equipment. So starting from these fully manual barista machines, having these fully automatic bean-to-cup machines, and also capsule systems. All these machines are doing one and the same thing. They are producing coffee, but operations behind are completely different. And we, as a Coca-Cola Hellenic bottling company, most probably are the first one player in the market who is able to connect all these different kind of machines in a single IoT platform, and we are able to process data from all these machines in the same way. So finally, we are able to see what is the actual asset performance. We are able to track the quality of the drinks which are produced. We are able to automatically schedule technician visit based on the telemetry insights and utilization of the machine, like water pump running time, boiler running time, water which is passing, status of the water filter which we have in this machine. So we have robotic process that automatically, based on this data, can create order and technician to do the visit. And also the most important is that we are able to share this data with customers. So customer who is operating several coffee shops or hotels and etc. would like to see how the business is going there, how the machines are performing, how the baristas are doing their job. And with this, we share the data, we collaborate with them, we educate them how to use this data, and finally we build a win-to-win situation with the customers. So connecting coffee machines sometimes is very complex, especially for barista, as I mentioned, because it's fully manual machine. For bean-to-cup machine, usually there is a digital interface inside. You can take the data via standardized protocol. Most of these bean-to-cup machines, like in the restaurant here, are supporting standard vending protocols like EVA DTS and etc. But with barista, you have to take the analog signals from water pump, from boiler, from pressure wells, and etc., to convert this in digital signal and to be able to process this data. And based on this data, we have a very precise model, and we can recognize if the barista is putting less coffee in the machine, and more water, if the coffee is not properly grinded, so we can recognize if the recipe for the specific blend of coffee is forward or not. And the last area of connected assets which we have today is vending. So vending, there is not much innovation to do because they are connected. Most of the vending machines are connected by default because of the cashless payment system. So they use, let's say, more or less standard protocol for the payments and easily to connect them. But in any case, we install dedicated IoT device on this vending machine, just to be independent from the cashless provider telemetry that they collect, and also to be able to build our own models to process this data. So for the vending business, the most critical is optimal product replenishment and real-time stock monitoring, because usually nobody is there to see if product is out of stock and etc. It's good you to see this on the platform. And also to optimize the driver visit stop. Usually, the vending machine is somewhere here in this hotel. Driver stop the car in front of the hotel, going to machine, write what product should take, go back to the van, taking the products and replenish and doing replenishment machine with our mobile application. At the time they stop, they know exactly what product they should take and bring to the machine. So we cut the driver stop time for the replenishment, and also we're able to analyze the revenue per machine and to increase the profitability if you need to change the planogram. So with platform we are able to do this. And finally, if the machine is connected, it's very easy you to interact via mobile application with this machine. So on the next slide, we have one such example. Leveraging our experience with connected coolers and with vending service which we provide, in collaboration with the Coca-Cola company, we developed a cooler which is equipped with smart lock. You may see them soon in some of the countries here in Europe. They are branded like Coke and Go cooler because this is the Coke application with which you can interact with this cooler. So the cooler is equipped with door lock, with cameras, and with mobile application. You can, of course, you first have to register this application to download it, but then you can scan the barcode on the door of the cooler. System will automatically recognize the cooler, the owner of this cooler to whom the money should be transferred, and etc. You can, after the scanning of the barcode, door will be unlocked. You can open, you can take whatever products you can take. So you can even take the product, return it back, and take another product. Platform will recognize. But once the door is closed, on application you see exactly what you are taking. So recognition here is above 95. It's close to 97% recognition level we have on this. And you advise you what amount you will be charged. So then you have to confirm the payment, or you to complain that it's not what you're taking, but again, 95% of the time it's recognizing correctly what is taken. And based on this, you're able to interact. Of course, we can equip this cooler also with payment terminal, but our strategy is to go with application as much as possible. And this solution is very well adopted for controlled environments. So you cannot install this on the tray station because it can be cheated. You can take full bottle or turn empty bottle and etc. You can cheat the solution. But for at-work channels and conferences like this is very convenient because nobody will cheat for one bottle of Coke. And it is very well adopted for such organizations. We are doing currently pilots of this solution in Austria and Poland with real customers, and is very well accepted. So what is next? This application we are going to use also for conventional vending with one and the same application. consumer also can order products from the vending machine. The process is the same, scan the barcode on the machine, but in this case you can select the products on the mobile application with auto-touch machine at all, to press pay button and the product will be dispensed. And also we are going to enhance this application with some loyalty points and also with some more occasion-based offers to the customers based on their consumption. So objective is this to be omni-channel application to be used for all possible channels with which we can interact directly with consumers. Good. So how we achieve this? In general, when you start building IoT platform, in most of the cases, if you ask IT manager, they say, okay, I would like single platform and to have everything there. But if you would like to go quick to the market, to have the value immediately, to minimize upfront investment, you should go to some, at least this is our experience. I'm not saying that it's the right thing, but this is how we did it in Coca-Cola Hellenic. We have a vertical platform for each of the segments, because vending business is completely different from the coffee, and it's completely different from the cooler telemetry that we receive. So this is why, as of today, you operate 3 separate platforms as an IoT. We use this platform as a software as a service, so we don't have investment in development. We have just some small customizations. The role of this platform is just to collect the telemetry data from the device, to manage device provisioning, device management, security, and to have some very basic data presentations. The most important is platform to allow integration. All data that you collect to be exposed via API. So either you can send some master data if it's needed for your process on this platform automatically, or you to receive the data and you to know from which device, from which customer this data is received. So here we use an integration layer, and all data from these 3 different platforms is fully integrated with our business suite. So we have S/4HANA ERP, we have CRM, we have BW, we have data lake, which currently we are migrating to data mesh for data analytics, and we merge this data from the devices with our business data in order to have the proper model. In this way, we easily can go to market with new equipment. We easily can build models based on our business needs, so we are not dependent on the software of service provider. They to build something, we to use it, then we to wait for the release cycle of the software service provider, and if it's not in their roadmap, we have to pay big amount of money to have it sooner, and etc. So with this way, we protect the investment. We have full control on the telemetry and on our business data, so we are not sending our business data outside of our systems. And also we easily can integrate any new solution. So as of today, we are working on the solutions for our packages platform. Currently, we are in some pilots in some countries with packageless machines, where we can see the data coming from these machines, and if finally this pilot is successful, we'll proceed with integration also with this data with our backend. So, in few words, the integration is complex activity, but if you would like to go quick and fast to the market, most probably you have to concentrate to have a dedicated lean IoT platform just to do basic things, and then to build models in the data models in Europe. At least this is our experience, and our vision is to have a seamless consumer experience, excellence in daily operations, and also to have constant revenue growth for our customers. So by this, we would like to make value for everybody, because if our customer has more profit, we also have our profit. If the consumer is satisfied, it's satisfied not only from our product, but also from the customer service that is providing. And in order to achieve this, now what we plan is to enrich the system with more data for the maintenance, because we started with the critical things that we need to fix the daily operations. And now we would like to optimize this and to have real preventive maintenance analytics here to know exactly when this cooler will be broken, when the cleanup of the cooler should be done, refurbishment, and etc. to be done, and all these things. Then we would like to convert this pilot for image recognition and to put it in production in all countries. So there is a value, especially in some countries like Switzerland, when the labor cost is pretty high. It makes value you to equip a cooler with camera and nobody to visit it, but you to know that it's operating within specific standard and the products are available inside. So this will increase on-shelf availability and will improve also the supply chain activities. Then we would like to have this automatic scanning for all equipment which we have on the market. Currently we have this for part of the coolers, for all coffee machines, but we would like to extend this for all assets that we have in the market because inventory cost for inventory for annual counts of equipment is pretty high, and with this we will optimize the visit and the cost to the location. And of course, this is about the application that we discussed. If you would like to make this autonomous retail even more, how to say, customer or consumer well adopted with some occasional specific marketing activities. Because today there are many applications that you receive marketing offers and etc., but they are not linked to what exactly you need. With this, we target to have it linked to the needs. And then, of course, we'll continue on the development of the platform just to integrate also the packageless system, which are very complex, by the way, and still we are doing some pilot, and very soon you'll have also them integrated with our environment. And of course, we constantly analyzing the development in this industry, and if it makes sense, maybe at some point you would centralize everything in single IoT platform. But for the moment, we are just checking what is available in the market, how it's evolving, and for the moment, you keep this vertical IoT solutions for each segment of devices. So more or less, that's all. What I would like to present today, and now I have to welcome on the stage the next presenter, but I will be available for the roundtables and discussions and questions during the day. Okay, thank you very much.